fall of Adam and Eve. A story of choices and consequences. In the beginning, before time even learned to count its days, God shaped a world perfect in beauty. Rivers shone like silver threads, trees whispered with life, animals roamed freely, and the air itself carried a peace no human has felt since. And at the center of this masterpiece was a garden unlike any other. Eden, the place where heaven touched the earth. God formed Adam, the first man, from the dust of the ground, breathing life into him with his own breath. Adam opened his eyes to endless beauty, and God walked with him as a father walks with his child. But Adam was alone, so God caused a deep sleep to fall upon him, and from Adam's rib formed Eve, the first woman, graceful, radiant, and whole. She was not taken from his head to rule over him, nor from his feet to be beneath him, but from his side, close to his heart. Together they lived in perfect harmony, man, woman, creation, and God. In Eden grew every tree pleasing to the eye and good for food, except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God's voice was gentle but firm. You may eat from any tree in the garden, but from this tree you must not eat, for the day you do, you will surely die. It wasn't a trap, it was love, a boundary meant to protect them. One day, while Eve walked among the trees, a serpent approached, crafty, cunning, eyes sharp with deceit. With a voice that slithered like smoke, it asked, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree?" Eve answered rightly, but the serpent twisted the truth. You won't die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened. You will be like God, knowing good and evil. The fruit glowed beautifully. Temptation dripped from its surface. Eve reached out. She ate, and she turned to Adam. And Adam, knowing exactly what God said, ate with her. In that moment, the world changed. For the awakening of shame, their eyes were opened, not to wisdom, but to fear, not to power, but to guilt. For the first time, they saw their nakedness and felt shame. They hid among the trees when they heard God walking in the garden. The voice of the one who made them trembled with sorrow. "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I heard you, and I was afraid." Sin had entered the world. God's judgment was not cruel, it was just. To the serpent, "You are cursed. The woman's offspring will crush your head," a prophecy of a future savior. To Eve, "Childbearing will bring pain, yet your desire will be for your husband. Struggle and love intertwined." To Adam, "The ground is cursed because of you. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food." Work that was once joyful became hardship. And, worst of all, they could no longer live in Eden, the paradise handcrafted for them. Angels with flaming swords guarded the way back. But even in judgment, God showed love. He made garments of skin to clothe them, the first sacrifice, the first covering of sin. And though they walked into a world of thorns, sweat, and sorrow, God's promise echoed through the ages. A son would come, one who would undo the curse Adam brought. Adam and Eve's story is not just about disobedience. It's about choices, consequences, and a God who still loves, even when we fall. It is the tale of the first people, and the beginning of the story we still live today.